Hey guys, Lex here with another Dark and Darker video. This time we're hopping on the Cleric. I haven't touched the Cleric since the wipe, so I was pretty antsy to jump on this character. Been mostly playing the fighter, as y'all have seen. But you know, I like a good bonk Cleric run from time to time. Yep, going with the classic Smite. I don't know if Smite is meta or overrated or underrated or what right now, but it seems so strong to me, just being able to hit opponents for another 10 magic damage with like a one-handed mace, you know, with how rapidly you swing that thing. I know clerics have a slower swing speed, but it still seems really strong to me. And yep, you can see I'm fiddling around with the spells here. I think the three buffs you want to run are Bless, the Shield, and Divine Strike. You can see I'm just trying to fit in Divine Strike since it's a tier 3 spell here, but Divine Strike gives you 5 weapon damage, Bless gives you 3 to all stats, and you got the shield with the Blessing of Protection, I think it is, or Protection. Yeah, Protection. But all of those, when all of those are up, and then you have Smite on top of that, you're hitting for a ton with a one-hander. At least that's how I play Bonk Cleric. But yeah, let's get into the run here. Very familiar with this starting area. And right off the bat we find a better mace, that's always good. Yeah, I would prefer a Morningstar, but it'll do. Better flanked mace I'll take. And sure enough, there's a wizard right next to us to start things off. So I start buffing up, and of course I hit the pressure plate, which releases this elite mummy spider on me, but I'm out for blood, so I just ignore it and charge at the wizard. Take out the mace, cast Smite, I'm ready to go. And they're dead. The Goblin Archer got the assist there, or the kill steal I should say. You know, but I think we still would have had that. You know, my health was pretty up there. And you know, once you're on top of a wizard, it's hard for them to do much. Just dealing with the mobs here, mopping up. Again, these bola slingers, if you're using a buckler, you have to be pretty precise with the blocks, and I find that dodging, I've said this in other videos, but blocking slightly left and downwards seems to block the bolas, while crouching too. And yep, I cancelled the heal back there because I realized, oh, there's usually a health shrine around here, I should check. And sure enough there was. So got a free heal there, didn't need to use any of my charges. Pretty early in the match, so the wizard didn't have much, unfortunately. Nice little upgrade to the shield there. Green short sword, but I was out to gather as many collectibles and trinkets that I could. I know I think I see a mistake here. I missed the gem next to the Fountain of Health, but yeah, if it's not a green that I can equip readily, sometimes I'll skip them just because I want to grab, like, you know, bangles and candle holders and all that good stuff. Trying to do these early money runs, essentially. I know there's usually a lever around here to open this little hatch that's near the treasure chest, the open treasure chest over here, but I'm not seeing it here. It can spawn in a few different places, I think, but couldn't find it this time. And I was distracted by this hallway because I know there's a lot of good stuff in this one. So I pull the mobs, 2 of them. And sure enough, I get hit by the second swing of this Goblin Axeman. I actually didn't know he was using an axe. As he was walking up to me, the weapon was mostly conveniently hidden, so I was not expecting the follow-up swing there. Yeah, that's the beauty of playing a Cleric, is you can heal up from mistakes like that pretty easily. Charge in with all my buffs up, seeking to wipe these mobs out quick. I hear a door open, and sure enough, there's someone over there. Looking like a rogue, and they're not looking friendly. I see Smite is almost off cooldown, so I'm just backing off until I have it. Then I go and contest, and sure enough, 2 swings. 2 swings will do it. Yeah, and I really like this hallway. It's always, you know, it's got so many good, valuable trinkets. Well, you know, they vary in quality, obviously, but there are always a lot of trinkets here, so it's always a good place to hit up for a money run. One thing that I'm getting into the habit of doing is using my staff to break stuff, because at moment's notice you want to be ready to cast your buffs. Your buffs are what make this build so strong. And if you can get all 3 of those key ones off, you're in a good spot for jumping on top of somebody and winning the melee race, the damage race. Right now I'm starting to think about portals, and this room I'm familiar with. I forget about the trap though, jeez. But I decided to go another route because I want to get above ground a little faster. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like the portals tend to spawn on the upper levels more than the lower ones. And if you hear a portal that's not, you know, it's not in an upper level, it's easier to descend rather than ascend, I feel like, most times. I hear a door open near me, so I'm buffing up, getting ready. Again, I love the feeling of just, you know, cast all my buffs up and just charging in. I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh, see a barbarian. He must hear me. I'm not sure. Maybe he doesn't. But he's looting this skeleton over here, and I just decided to start wailing on him. And got tagged by the trap there, unfortunately. But again, the shield was helpful. Another shield potion. Whoop, block that. And 2 swings again, we'll do it. He must have been damaged though. I mean, barbarians are known to have a lot of health. And yeah, there's a warlock up there that was starting to cast something at me, so I'm getting ready to buff up for yet another round of PvP. Alright, and I'm buffed up and ready to go. Circle is closing, but you know, I don't care. I'm buffed up. I'm ready to fight. And sure enough, this pathetic display of a surrender. I mean, he has nothing on. He's just... It was so pathetic, I was like, you know what? Alright, fine. I'll let you live. I feel like I coulda killed you, but it was just so pathetic. I couldn't do it in good conscience. You know, I'm role-playing the cleric here, that's all. It would be wrong. It felt morally wrong to kill a guy who's surrendering. Yeah, just continuing to loot while I can, but I'm definitely concerned about finding a portal because the circle is closing in, and I know they recently took away a portal spawn from the end of Goblin Caves, so they're a little more scarce, ever so slightly. I heard, you know, I know you heard that too. There was a portal that spawned nearby. I feel like we're all familiar with that sound now. The grinding stone of a portal forming. But sure enough, I can't seem to find it around here. It sounded very close. The Warlock heard it too, and he's looking down there, but I'm not seeing it down there. I was about to jump down there and fight him if it was down there, but since it isn't, I continue to spare him, and sure enough, it's right here in this room. Guarded by a single goblin. And it's looking like there's no risk. I start hearing some footsteps though, and I know there's a treasure chest there, but I didn't want the Warlock to jump in and try to steal the portal. So I just take it myself. And you know, I wanted to watch the round play out and see what happened to our friend here. Oh, there's another portal that spawned near him. He is quite low, so I would have definitely been able to take him. He's looking for it. Oh, I saw it up top there. I caught a glimpse of it. You know, it's unfortunate. I think he must be a newer player. If he had known to use the elevator, he might have been able to make it out. But unfortunately, he succumbs to the darkness at the cave troll door. Alright, pretty successful run, so let's look at our winnings. Looking like 115 in trinkets. I got a few pieces of armor and some throwing knives to sell. And actually a pretty good bit of silver that we got from that run too. That's almost 10 gold extra right there. Yeah, look at that. Total haul of 142. First run of the on the Cleric. Pretty damn good. Alright, that's gonna be it, y'all. Till next time.